I could see many friends, AP Reddy garu, Anil Reddy garu, Sambhi Reddy garu, చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. బట్ ఫేస్ మాస్క్ ఉన్నందుకు నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు టెల్ వన్ బై వన్. I can say doyens of the MSMEs, electronic print media, and ladies and gentlemen, I am really delighted and very happy to participate in today's program, convergence of central and state government schemes for MSMEs. There are many schemes for MSMEs implemented by both central government and state governments. For instance, if you take central government, there is a ministry, MSME ministry, separately working for the development of MSMEs. It is the administrative ministry. For all matters related to MSMEs, the policies and programs formulated by the MSME ministry will be implemented across India in all the states. MSME ministry is also promoting entrepreneurship. They inculcate the spirit of entrepreneurship among the first generation entrepreneurs, and also implement several schemes for the MSMEs. Industry is basically state subject. Most of schemes for the MSMEs are implemented by state government. However, the central government supplements the role of the state government in promoting industries. Central government also concurrently implements the schemes. MSME ministry have many schemes. We have schemes on credit, marketing, technology upgradation, quality improvement, cluster development, export promotion, raw material assistance, skill development. There are maybe more than 20 umbrella schemes. Again, there are sub-components within the umbrella scheme. If you put together all the schemes of the ministry, there will be more than 50 schemes. These schemes are implemented on all-day basis through field level office of the ministry. We have MSME Development Institutes, NSIC, KVIC, MSME Technology Center, autonomous bodies. These field level institutions are spread across length and breadth of the country. Entire India we have MSME institutions. If you put together numbers again, there will be more than 200 establishments, field level offices, which are spread across India. From Jammu Kashmir to Port Blair we have offices, entire northeast, and up to every state is having maybe 3 to 4 MSME field level offices. These offices will implement MSME schemes. And if you take central government again, there are many ministries again in the central government. We have Ministry of Food Processing Industries, we have Ministry of Agriculture, Textiles, Handlooms, Defense, Science and Technology, Chemicals and Petrochemicals. There will be more than 10-15 central government ministries. They implement something or other for the MSMEs. Every ministry is having one scheme or two schemes for the MSMEs. Again, other hand, if you see at the state level, Industries and Commerce Department at the apex level, they make industrial policies. They give a lot of incentives mechanism. Host of benefits are offered by state government. Again, at the state level, again we have SC Corporation and ST Corporation, Handlooms Department, and Agriculture Department. They also have some schemes for MSMEs. But the problem is these schemes are not implemented in a coordinated manner. There is a need for actually convergence, and there is need for dissemination of information among the prospective entrepreneurs. That is the need of the hour. And in MSME, I have just few years back, I have set up a cell called EDC, Enterprise Development Center. This EDC is mainly meant for dissemination of information. I have earmarked placed in my office for EDC, and 2-3 officers are working on EDC. They will provide information about the central government schemes. We have information about all the central government schemes implemented by not only MSME ministry but other ministries also. Similarly, I mean, we provide state government information about the state governments also, but there is a need to provide information about all state government departments. That is required, sir. And DSS will be the best place for dissemination of this information. And EDC main purpose is the dissemination of information, sir. I have prepared a concept note, and in fact a draft scheme for implementation of EDC in all the states. To start with, the EDC will be implemented in all the central government establishments, all the field level office of the Minister of MSME, followed by the DACs. It's basically the cost of the project is around 800 crores, but probably we are trying to push the scheme very shortly in the days to come. Probably this scheme will be implemented on an all-India basis, and we are also thinking in terms of strengthening of DICs. This time and again we are discussing about strengthening of DICs. You are aware, sir. DICs, when the DICs were set up in 1977, central government, it's basically central scheme. DICs were set up during the George Fernandez period, and central government has provided financial assistance for almost 20-25 years. And later on, the DICs are totally taken over by state governments, and we will be coming out with a scheme for strengthening of DICs also. EDC and DICs are the need of ours, sir, and information dissemination has to be provided to all the prospective entrepreneurs. When an entrepreneur comes to DIC, or for that matter any government officers, he will have a lot of questions in his mind. How to set up, where to set up, what are the incentives given by state government. These are the issues. Only EDCs can provide the information, sir. And I request the state government to think in terms of starting a small cell in the DICs and the state level establishment, so that prospective entrepreneurs gets benefit. And coming to, sir, MSME schemes, recently we launched a few schemes. I would like to throw light on these schemes. JET certification. The main intention of JET certification is to enhance the competitiveness of MSMEs, and also make them sustainable and transform them into national and international champions. In the journey of JET certification, MSMEs gets benefit in terms of energy savings, improvement of quality, improvement of productivity, and they will become environment conscious. The scheme is being implemented very shortly, sir, because in this month itself the Honorable Minister is going to launch the scheme. It's all India scheme again. The scheme will be approved for 5 years, and there will be graded incentives for 3 levels of JET certification: bronze, silver, and gold. We are requesting state governments to give some incentives for JET certification. Already railways have come forward to provide incentives for JET certified enterprises, like freight charges, and even for transportation of the goods. They are going to provide some incentives. Even the bankers also, they are willing to give some kind of incentive, like exemption of processing fee and interest subsidy. And for rating agencies, they are also trying to consider, while rating MSME, JET will be one of the criteria. So I request the state government. The state government has also informed to us, stating that the incentives will be considered in the next industrial policy. So we are looking forward, sir. State should come out with a policy for supporting JET certified enterprises. Once JET certified, once units comes forward for JET certification, definitely they'll get a lot of benefits in terms of reduction of wastages and also energy savings. And coming to other schemes like international cooperation, this scheme is also launched very recently. International cooperation scheme, the eligible organizations are 3. One is the Central Minister of MSME itself, or field level offices, and second organization is state government, sir. State government and state government sponsored organizations. And third is industries associations. These are the 3 applicant organizations. They can take delegations to any country for technology infusion, for market study, or for participation in the international trade fairs or exhibitions, or even the buyer-seller meets also. We are providing stall rent up to 3 lakh rupees, and also flight expense up to 1.5 lakhs 4.5 lakhs will be given for MSMEs if they want to visit abroad for participation of the international trade fairs, exhibitions. And for every, there is a minimum, actually 10 MSMEs are required. For every exhibition, for every delegation, the budget allocation will be around 2 crore rupees. So we can take number of delegations abroad, sir, for exploring market, for exploring international market. Then we have MSCDP. This is a flagship scheme of the ministry. As far as ID component is concerned, almost 9 projects are under implementation, another 10 under pipeline, and 2 are already 2 are going to be completed. We have 33 districts in Telangana state. Maybe another 10 to 15 projects we can take up under ID component. And CFC, there's a very big, it's a very big component under the MSCDP. Around 20 crores projects can be taken up for establishing common facility center. But unfortunately, sir, we have only one project is implemented, approved under CFC component of the MSCDP. There is a need, sir. Now, in this program, we have many associations and federations. I request the associations to disseminate this information. Individually, it's not possible to have a common facility center. I mean, there are so many activities, critical activities, as well as MSMEs need latest technologies. Individually, it's not possible. But if a group of enterprises comes forward, definitely they can set up common facility center. Hyderabad being a hub for pharma, seeds, and every subsector, every sector, if you take, they have sizable number of enterprises working in Hyderabad. We can have many CFCs, sir. There is no limit for CFCs. Whereas for ID, for every district, there is only one ID can be taken up, either for upgradation or as well as for greenfield projects. Whereas for CFC, even number of projects. Hyderabad, we can have 20 CFCs together. And we need to push this MSCDP forward, sir. And I request all the federations, associations to disseminate this information. I am really surprised because Hyderabad is a very big city and we have number of enterprises, but in spite of a lot of awareness, no subsector, even no associations is coming forward. I am really surprising. But if you see, I was a director Karnataka. Last 2 or 3 years, 20 projects have come up under MSCDP. 20 projects, 20 into 20 crores, 400 crore projects. ID, there is no limit. And Tamil Nadu is number 1 in bagging the number of cluster projects, followed by Maharashtra, Karnataka, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh also. But we need to submit proposals, sir, as many as possible. And I am thankful to Telangana Industries Federation for giving this opportunity to participate in this program. Thank you so much. phanindra garu విక్టరీ వింగ్స్ ఛానల్ ద్వారా చాలా కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తున్నారు. పర్టికులర్లీ ఎంఎస్ఎంఈ సెక్టర్కి ఆయన ఏదో ఒక కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తున్నారు, అంటే ఏదో ఒకటి చేస్తూ ఉంటారు రెగ్యులర్గా. ఎంఎస్ఎంఈ రిజిస్ట్రేషన్ గురించి కానీ, ఎంఎస్ఎంఈకి సంబంధించిన బెనిఫిట్స్ కానీ, ఇన్సెంటివ్స్ కానీ అనేక రకాల కార్యక్రమాలు చేస్తున్నారు. అది ఛానల్ చాలా పాపులర్ అయింది. అందరూ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి ఈ ఛానల్కి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.